Greetings, gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Proxism by Design presents a Goblin Market adventure that I wrote a while ago called The Harrowed Hearts of Somersend. One thing I did a little bit different for this adventure is I made it compatible with the Brindlewood, carved by Brindlewood, I think that's what it's called. So you can use it for any kind of Victorian era, rustic, kind of rural horror type adventure. Or it can be a very serious, different kind of sad thing. This is part three of our adventure. If you're just jumping in the middle, go check out parts one and two. Um, we have a bunch of goblins here with us right now, and what I'd like to do, if you guys can get yourselves into your goblinness, and I'm going to go around the circle. Uh, Tell us what you look like and what you're doing for this part of the goblin market. I'm going to start in the upper left-hand corner with Hank. Bring us home.
Yeah, Hank is getting a little more fiendish every day. Some might say dangerously so. Um, so where he normally has, well, we're going to talk about this too. Would I be moving towards my frailty? Is that right, Jerod?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, normally he sort of presents as a very large humanoid with slimy skin and sort of bulging eyes and a bit of a hunch. He's getting even bigger and more like swollen almost. He's not getting taller. He's not actually even getting like fatter. He's just, everything is just sort of swelling up all over him, really filling out his cloak. With his eyes just getting kind of yellow. Yeah, he's pretty gross right now.
And what would you like to do in the goblin market?
I think I got to try do something about this. So I guess we gotta go to the Mad Fates.
All right. You cannot do a check. You have to pay 2 crowns. And then you just roll 2 dice.
Okay.
This is exciting. So people that maybe just be happening in the middle for some reason. If you're rolling the dice, I've invited these guys to roll at home if they want to. They may do the chat if they want to, but rolling at home is probably easier at this point. We can roll just D6s. If you roll a 4, 5, or 6, that's a success. You want to get 2 successes. And this one is just a total random one. You really want 1 success here.
Yeah. 2 successes.
I think that's good. I think that's actually good. Yes. Okay. You get to move your animus up 1.
Good.
Yeah. That was, yes, I guess a 75% chance of going the direction you want it to go in, right? I like
Or
that.
else I'm just done.
Yeah, or else you're
Right?
just done. Yes. Yeah, you've turned into a fiend, you've turned into an other, and you are not invited back.
Yeah. Well,
That was crazy. We may have to figure out a way to try and put bumpers on that. But I don't know, that was high drama. I loved it.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, you may move back down. Great. All right, Misky, tell us what you look like and where are you going to go in the goblin market itself?
Excuse me, apparently that's my voice did a little trill. I have kind of a very like flat nose on my face. That I try to occasionally I'll like try like tapey kind of things when I'm trying to be in disguise. But it's hard to put makeup over tape. I wear a cloak when I'm out among humans or mortals, but when I take it down, I have very pointy ears. And when I smile, I have a couple of very sharp teeth mixed in there.
Lovely. And where are you going shopping today?
I am going to the keep opening the wrong tab, so I can't tell you. I would like to go visit Boner Tom at the Well of Nighttide.
Go to the Well of Nighttime?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Are you going to do a guile check or are you going to pay a crown?
I'm gonna do a guile check.
Bonner Tom? I'm saying Bonner Tom. That's
Yes, I like that better. Thank you. Well, I was making more like a tum, like boner tum. Like, okay. Uh, yep, this is what I got. That is 2 fails.
a disaster. Oh,
Disaster.
fantastic. Okay.
Sorry, everybody. I just
Well,
wanted a bane. That's all I
this
wanted. I
is
should have just paid the crown.
very. All right, pick a number 1 through 6.
4. Wait, do I pick or do I roll?
You can roll if you're done
Oh,
with the
okay.
if you
Oh,
just
I
want
don't mind picking
the
4. I
randoms.
just have been known to like call out a number when a roll was meant.
Now go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll.
3.
Okay. I'm going to put this in chat for you.
Okay.
This is a burden. Okay.
Okay.
Which means you have to do it. You cannot go back to that store. I mean, you can, but you'll
For
be at a
sure.
-1 for checks, and it'll get +1 crown. It costs more expensive. Right now, you are burdened. So Misky is burdened, and something happens to advance the Toodlepip. And I think I know what's going to happen. Okay. So, wow. Total backfire. Sorry, Misky. All right. Moonshine. What do you look like? And where are you going shopping?
Still looking at that shopping part. So Moonshine is looking a little more fiendish than he was last time. He has moved up to impish, in fact. Relatively short man in a sharp black suit with a gray shirt and iridescent, sort of bluish greenish tie. His shoes make a little clickety clack sound when he walks that sounds strangely like taloned feet. He's got a long, thick, feathery black mane of hair, a pale complexion, and a tidy beard and mustache. His pale, long fingered hands, he's now put black gloves on. And if you look just right, you can see that his ears have shrunk closer, pulled up closer to his head, more bird like. And his face is, you'd almost say, sort of rat face if you didn't know what he was evolving toward in his impish phase. He's getting sharper faced. His yellow teeth are now a full on golden color when he bothers to show them, which he does when he licks his lips on a fairly regular basis. Has a walking stick with a big glass ball on it that he's constantly looking into now as the light bounces off of it. The shininess absolutely attracts him all the time, and he is ready to get to business.
Perfect. If you need a second to know what you're shopping for, I have a question for Eric actually. Is who is the Mad Fates? You froze. Wow, crushed you. All right.
Uh,
What are we thinking?
can you tell me anything else about what? Tell me what I know about the Mad Fates other than
So
what I have on here.
yeah, the Mad Fate, we should have really amped that up. That was a very important. We're just kind of like, meh, about, all right, so this is from the Empress or someone that is representative of the Empress. Um, Back in the day, the Empresses were called oracles or people that protected the realm, right? Champions of the realm. But they have disappeared, right? They have gone mad. They can be represented. So it's someone that's representing an avatar of that. So it can be a bunch of people, right? It can be if you ever watch like Sandman, like Mad Hetty, you know. So yeah, just think of that sort of fairy tale craziness or randomness or agent of chaos because that one is truly you just roll two dice and whatever you get, that's what you get, and your whole fate changes on that one die roll. Like it's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I like the idea of we're going to call them the Mad Mixer, and almost uncontrollably their appearance changes, like like a little quick blink, like a flash, like poof. And so it might look like an old woman, looks like a little kid, looks like a bunny, and sometimes it happens really fast, and sometimes they might keep the same form for a long time, but yeah, how's that?
yeah, I love it. I think that's great. All right, Moonshine, do you know where you're shopping?
Yes. I so remind me of what exchange fortune is. I
It's if you
think
want to
that's more.
change.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if that's more of a campaign thing than a one shot thing.
It's more of a campaign thing. You just change a Bane into a Boon or Boon into a Bane. I think it needs to be better, and if someone has a better idea for that, please let me know.
Actually, that sounds really handy. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go to the fairy circle,
Oh, okay.
and go try to gain an exchange fortune for use later.
Okay.
Or do I have
Uh,
to do it now?
yeah, do you want to do a check or do you want to just pay a crown for it?
Well, would I exchange the fortune now? Like, do I have to pick now which one I'm turning into which, or is it something I can keep in my pocket and swap it out later?
Gotcha. You have to have it now,
Oh,
is
crap.
the
Well, in that
idea.
case,
Yeah, that's why it's not that I need that. It needs to be something better, and I can't quite figure it out just yet, but I'm working on it.
yeah, no problem. In that case, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see Jack Pot up at Punter's Row. I'm gonna get me some monies.
Sounds good. All right, this one, yeah,
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna try to make a guile check here.
great.
No, let's see if I can figure it out. I do 4 £. Oh, God. D2 -1.
I think Jackpot looks like a short troll smoking a cigar for some reason, like with like a cap, like a rider's cap somehow.
I think either that or like a really filthy, foul-mouthed version of the Lucky Charms guy. But I do love the little wedge hat. That actually would be way cooler.
Yes, very non-PC. All right, perfect.
One success.
Okay, one success. What does that get you? One success at Hunter's Row. You lose a crown or take a damage, your choice.
Oh boy. Oh,
Okay. So take a point of damage or lose a crown as this foul-mouthed man of myth of leprechauns of Irish fame w- like roughs you up, puts the beat down on you. Does it do damage or does he take a coin from you?
oh, damage. I'm not giving up my shinies.
Yeah, all right. He just pummels you and kicks you out of his game. All right, well, that was a good round, guys. All right. It is now the clock is we're moving on to 6 o'clock on the Toodle Pip. And before you go back into, I know you guys have an idea of where you want to go, but I'm going to finally read the introduction that I realized I forgot to do last time. So here we go. Harrowed Hearts of Somersend. Year of our Lord 1836. Fall. The harrowing is close at hand. a traditional celebration of the harvest coming to a close, dating back to the founding of the barony 400 years ago. Superstitious locals bake goods to leave on windowsills, placating forgotten spirits. However, this year's jubilation is muted in tragedy. It has been 1 year since the inferno at the old grist mill. Somersend transformed under that pall. The Baron lost his only family in the last heir of the Abishire name. The pie maker's husband never came home, and the curious moneylender became a little more unhinged. Ever since that cursed night, tales of strange occurrences and sightings began. Harvesting equipment went missing or has been outright destroyed. Gardens have been stunted by sudden cold snaps despite it being a mild and pleasant autumn. Crops are left unattended in the fields as rumors of a pumpkin-headed demon circulates like wildfire. Sadness and fear grip this once dignified town of Somersend, creating a divergence in fates. Dun 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 dun. All right. Who is going to be the ringleader? Let's have a squabble.
Not it.
I remember us thinking we knew where we were going to go. Where was that?
No.
Were we going to go out to the mill? Was that?
Yeah. I wrote next grist mill.
Yep. There you go. Sure, I'll lead this thing. Why not?
All right. Way to go, Hank. So tell us what you're trying to do there. What is the goal of going there? And I think you know, if you want me just to, because getting used to playing the game and it's been a week since we've played it, it's a little bit different. Like your goal is to find out what happened. I think you're ready to solve this one, right? You're pretty close to it.
What happened at Alejandro?
Yeah.
Hampshire, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think that sounds reasonable because you have a couple clues that are moving towards that. Is that what you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I am going to read the description. There is very little left of note to the mill that hasn't already been picked over. That I cannot read. Let me read you what's on here. That is telling you what is there. A grim and dreary place. Soot-stained walls barely hold up the oldest buildings of Somersend. The massive stone slabs are brittle from heat on the brink of shattering. What is left of the water wheel has been left to rot in the muck of the river. Locals swear strange sounds and dancing lights haunt the frail shell of the mill on the dark and stormy nights. The extras that are here are lost souls. Now, what that means is up to an interpretation for you guys. Misky, what else is in the scene? Let's set the stage.
I forgot that this part was coming. I'm picturing some type of like creepy tree, but I'm trying to decide anything that makes it special. There's like a really cool like willow tree that like when the wind blows, it sounds like people screaming or something.
Yeah.
Like
No, I
that.
think that's great. I think like part of
Okay.
the walls have kind of fallen down and like the trees like kind of grown into it, right? And just because you always come at night, it's always just the silhouette of this weeping willow. Yeah, love it.
I also think I hear lots of creatures that I feel akin to in this tree. Hear lots
Yes.
of screeching and echolocation kind of sounds.
Perfect. Moonshine. What else is in this scene? What else are we? What else is here?
Yeah, if that wasn't unnerving enough, every once in a while, not very often, some partial shutter hanging off a window somewhere out of sight. The wind catches it just right, and it slams with a loud smack with just absolutely no warning. So at any moment, there might be just a jarring, shocking, loud clapping sound.
Perfect. And Hank, what else is in here?
The little creek that used to power the wheel as the wheel is rotting. For whatever reason, livestock are still like drawn to the area, and almost too often cows get stuck in the mud and just and die. And so there's almost always like a bloated cow corpse floating like in the creek right next to it, uh, which is a pretty horrible all the way around, but a really horrible smell at the same time.
Yeah, and I think it probably very much goes into the barren market. Like their livestock is also like starving as well. He's just too weak getting sucked into the mud. I am also going to add in here the you hear the what is it like the tingling like the wind chime sounds that is indicative of the dancing fairies in this area. That if you remember at the last place you were at, you saw a fairy ring grow at the Barren Market right before you left. Now you remember when you were in the Goblin Market that you guys heard different rumors that's been happening in Somersend. Give me 1 second. Ah!
You put on my kid.
I thought it was on.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Huh?
It is now. You're good.
Daddy.
Love you. Good night. You heard rumors of that. Ooh, weird. You've heard rumors of a demon appearing at the bakery right before Yolanda confesses to murdering her husband. People are talking about fairies are on the loose in their town, making it more dangerous for the Goblin Market to be connected here. You hear the Baron is wailing madly that he saw a vision of his own son at the market last place. And you hear the baying of a hound that now has the scent for goblins. Misky, I'm going to start the timer. And what would you like to do?
I
Could you actually help me out and help me establish what the lost souls are? Is it actual spirits here?
yeah.
Or is it just people that are need help?
I think the lost souls, because this is what like the townspeople refer to them as, right? Like they think they hear things out there. Are they actually okay? Um, I mean, I think we know enough of the other realms that it is in fact, or sorry, because we do know enough of the other realms, we know that there's like a way that like kind of like imprints can get left. So like, there's not actually spirits there, but there's also like some imprint of the trauma that happened that is kind of like replaying itself almost. Does that make sense? Does that
Yeah,
answer your question?
yeah, 100%. And other people can take different interpretations of that as well.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So there are like psychic backlash of these trauma. Um,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do while you're here?
I honestly feel like I'm gonna go right inside, like
Woof.
right into the middle of the.
Yep. All right, perfect. You're in there. There is
Yeah,
the mill itself was like two stone wheels, right? That
okay.
ground on each other. But the haft has been broken. So it's these two wheels, but one's on its side now. But they all have scorch marks all about them. There are lofts you can climb up to, but it's the thatch as they're going. You hear the banging of the shutters from the second story, kind of making you antsy. Like you are in there. What are you trying to
Mhm.
find? What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find. I feel like any. Sorry, I'm reading my notes from last time about what we're trying to find out.
Remember, because we're doing this as like the
Uh,
portents, you can just say, I'm trying to find a portent.
oh, I'm trying to find. I was gonna say like I'm trying to find any evidence of, and I was gonna what I'm trying to find evidence of, but no, I'm looking for a portent.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not a problem. How are you going to look for that?
I am going to kind of like dig under the ash a bit, like kind of trying to
Yes.
move aside some ash to see if there's like something buried.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, give me muscle then, because you're trying to find something with your hands. That's cool.
Which is technology. Oh wait, do I have some issue because I have a burden and I'm not doing
Nope.
the thing with my burden? Okay, I
Nope.
couldn't
The
remember if there was a
burden, if you go
negative.
shopping back there, it's penalties.
Okay, I got 2 successes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You dig. I'm trying to which one is okay. You dig towards the middle part, closer to where the mill itself is kind of broken down with the stones on there. You dig into the floor and you find a trap door in the middle. You pop it open and you see it's a very shallow pit goes down, and at the bottom of this pit is a tin of specially prepared scorched tobacco, which is not native to this area.
Interesting. Is
This
it like
is this is important.
burned, or was it like protected from the fire, or is it like newer than the fire?
This looks probably about the same time, right? A little bit protected. Uh, you think it was scorched though, not by the fire that happened when the mill burned down. That it had been used before that. All right, moonshine. As you are, what? Tell me what you're doing.
Oh boy. So the tinkling of our fairy friends, would those be folks I might be able to see if I were to find where they were?
Yeah, if you want to call them
I'm
out.
gonna go. I'm gonna go looking for them just to see what they're up to these days.
Okay. Yeah. It does not take long for them as you call out to them for them to appear. It is the mysterious. You haven't been exposed to these types of fairies before. The Een Dagsivlig, if you remember correctly, of good old Nordic fame.
Ah, mm,
um, they look more like your more traditional fairies that you think of in your head, not like the more insidious bone fairies that you have around Goblin Market every once in a while. These are more like your tutu wearing, pastel colored hair, about 4 inches tall, gossamer wings, sort of deal. The only thing that you're aware of is that they have a mean streak as they come to swirl about you, three of them as they come out. It's like, why are you here, Outlander?
Well, hello, my little friends. I was just here to hear the tale of what you did to cause such a tremendous fire here.
Hmm.
It's absolutely phenomenal.
What kind of
So
bartering is this? Yeah, continue.
yeah, I was going to try. I don't know if it's fool target. I'm trying to. I want to flatter them.
Okay.
I want to make. I'm going to guess that they're going to love flattery. So I'm going to compliment the shininess of their iridescent wings, the glorious fire they made start, and I would just love to hear the tale.
Okay. Are you trying to trick them out of information, or are you just trying to debate
Yeah,
them
I mean, I
on
was going to try to
use guile?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know if it's
Okay.
tricking. I'm just going to overly compliment them to try to appeal to their egos. Yeah, that's tricking, I suppose.
Okay. It's -1. -1 die.
Okay. Um. Yep. Okay. A blunder. One success.
Yeah, not bad, right? Do for your curse, you want to take a point of damage or roll in the curse table?
Oh, curse table for sure.
Okay, perfect. Roll 2 dice.
Oh, wait a second. All right, there. Is it D6s or D2s?
Uh, 2d2s is fine. That works.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a 0 and a 1. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And if you want to, you can roll me another d6. Oh, perfect. All right.
Oh, another D6.
Okay, got it.
Uh,
I
okay.
have it. All right, you need to start doing this next turn.
Okay.
But you succeeded.
Excellent.
So, um, they they seem to the way that they talk is that they are finishing. It's one word, one word, one word, right? Like they're all kind of sharing a brain, and it's kind of confusing to follow at first. But what you are understanding is that they were not allowed to cross the property barriers into town until after the fire.
Interesting.
So they didn't start harassing this location until after the fire.
Oh, so they didn't do it. Okay.
Hank, now I will say they answer your question and then they say, "Well, now you will have to answer one of our questions." All right, Hank, it's your turn.
Um, there still should be one other portent here, correct?
Yes.
Uh, I want to look for it. Uh, I think have the unique position to be able to literally try to pick up the millstone. Like humans wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
I think I could do it, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to.
You're 100% right. I think 2 is a regular mortal strength. You have 5. So, yeah. Yeah, I love this. Just like whoop, even some of your fiendishness might be helping as you.
No, no joke. Success.
Perfect. You, so you're lifting up. You see underneath of it, because you get a full success on it. You don't. Nothing else happens. That's good. Okay. On the underside of the mill wheel, which no one could see because it's been there since they placed it, right? Are scratched out runes of binding.
Is this important?
This is important. Yeah, so these are magical runes of binding. Yeah, no, great turn. That was very easy. Misky.
I want to. Is it possible to go upstairs? Like I'm hearing the shutters from upstairs. Is there
Mhm.
still some type of like upstairs
Yeah, you can go
office kind of
upstairs.
space?
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's kind of burned out, but you can go up there. I do want to give a quick time out here. So something I was thinking about that I need to put in for the scenes is that I should not have let you guys leave the scene when Misky was fully revealed as a goblin. I think you should only be able to leave a scene when you are safe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In right now, you guys are not safe, whether you know it or not.
Okay.
But all right, so Misky, what would you like to do?
I would like to go upstairs and see what's remaining of any upstairs spaces. I mean, still looking for portents, I suppose.
Sure.
I mean, that's ultimately, I'm trying to
Yeah.
find evidence of what happened.
Yep, which I'm totally fine with. I mean, there's going to be 2 portents in every location, and if there's something more that you look into, there can be more. It just kind of depends
Sure,
how it turns out. Yeah.
for sure. And that's what I thought. I thought you had said two, and we already found two, but like, I don't know what else I would be doing. Seeing if there's more to learn.
Yeah. Sure. So what are you looking, how are you looking for it? Actually, you know what I'll say is that you go upstairs and you, since you set it up this way, from upstairs, the spirit of a young person who maybe was looking over
Ooh.
the rails, you feel the coldness coming from them. In this mythology, this would be known as what's called the other, the things that drove you out of your home realm.
Mm.
But in this realm, these are known as the spirits, the ghosts. As it looks over at you, how do you want to handle this?
um, I mean, I try to talk to it. Couldn't interact with me, but knows I'm there.
I don't know. How? Tell me how this works.
Do I think it looks like they could be related to the people we met who are supposed to be like the father of Alejandro? Like, could this be Alejandro? I'm actually just gonna say that. I'm gonna say Alejandro.
No, cannot be Alejandro.
Okay, just checking. I
Yep.
mean, I think that's still what I would say.
Yeah,
Does it respond?
absolutely. All right, so it's going to turn on you, and let's give me a smarts check.
Smarts. I'm good at that. Which is because I said that out loud is why I'm gonna fail this roll. Sure did. Got to roll 4 dice and they were all failures.
Do you have any boons?
I do. I have one.
Do you want to spend a boon to roll one more die and just hope that it's not
Yeah,
a total failure?
that was an option.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still I got 1 success.
That's all the difference in the world. It really The creature looks at you, questioning, as you call it by the incorrect name. It
Mhm.
turns feral, looking as if it's going to rush right through you for half of a second. And then it looks as though it changes its mind. And it moves forward, and I'm going to um, give me a muscle check to avoid taking a lot of damage.
Oh my gosh. I just rolled 3 ones.
Oh, okay, great. How many crowns did you have on you?
I have 1.
It's gone. Do you have any banes
Okay.
on you?
No.
Oh, that's what I wanted. All right.
Well, that's
Um,
what I wanted when we were at the supermarket, and I didn't get my way either. So my dice are not treating me well tonight.
the spirit grabs your crown as it turns into the metaphysical mist that is the creature as it runs down the rest of the plank way through the wall to the outside.
Hmm.
Moonshine. These fairies are getting closer to you as they're they're flying around you, kind of a hypnotizing pattern almost as they're asking you. They're like, "Well, now you must answer a question. Why is the Empress interested here? We were given these lands." And you notice all three of them speak at the same time, and it's not the voice that they were speaking through before. It is a singular voice, unlike one that you've heard so far. It is older. It is deeper. It sounds like the valleys and the rivers. And I need you to give me a smarts check at minus.
Uh-oh.
There it is. At -2.
Oh shit. Sorry. Um. Oh no, I've still got 1 dice left. Okay, I was worried I would have 0 dice. Okay, -2 dice. All right, here goes nothing. It's
Mhm.
a 0.
Perfect. Do you have any banes? Do you wanna add more dice to that at all if you can?
Uh, no, I'm gonna hold on to my bane.
Okay. Um, so here's what you need to do.
Wait, can I cheat the feigns by using a boon?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, boon. That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking bane. I was thinking bane. Okay, I'm sorry. Yep. All right,
Yeah, no,
I will burn my boon. Sorry. Yep.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, get another 0. Good. All right, go for it.
Okay, good, 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 good.
Got it. Cool.
Oops, hitting the wrong things. Okay, so what is your answer? You may not even know what the correct answer is, so give the best answer that you can think of to answer totally truthfully to them.
I'm going to start sobbing and fall to my knees. I've looked with lust at the Empress herself. I can't believe I've done it. I'm so sorry. It's shameful. And start pulling buttons out of my pockets, handfuls and handfuls of buttons. I've been stealing all the buttons off of Hank and Misky's clothes. It was me. I've been doing it all along. They're so shiny. I can't do it anymore. I'm so sorry. And I don't even know why I'm here. I'm the worst goblin ever.
Hey, tell me what the fairies turn Moonshine into. Uh, something small, animal. Has to be a natural animal. It can't be a like werewolf or anything like that. It has to be a natural animal.
How about a good old squirrel? Let's turn him into
Oh,
a squirrel.
is that Misky? How do you know that it's an enchanted squirrel?
Its eyes are glowing.
Moonshine, you are an enchanted, chittering, eye glowing squirrel right now.
Amazing. I love it.
Hank,
Yeah.
your turn. The fairies start to look around for other.
Yeah. I don't know what more we can do about it. I'm going to look up and see if Misky is still up there, like on the ledge of like the stairs.
Yeah.
And if I see that she is very much alive-ish, I'm gonna go look. Moonshine was crying and whining about something, so I'm gonna go out to help him. And that's when I see the fairies surrounding a squirrel with glowing eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
And they look to be threatening him. As you walk in, they turn to you and they bare their teeth. Their tiny, tiny teeth.
I'll stand up and try to intimidate them right back.
Do you want to intimidate him or you want to punch him?
Oh, we can skip right to the punching. That's fine.
It's up to
Yeah.
you.
No, I like that a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Add +1 die.
Okay.
They're small fairies after all.
Mm-hmm. I just muscle, right?
Yeah, this is yeah.
Uh, 4 successes, so 2.
Yep, 2 successes. All right. With one meaty paw, you manage to smack not one, but 2 of these fairies as they go, leaving a little glitter of dust of the color of their hair behind them as you pinwheel them against the side of the building, leaving one fairy left, staring at you with its eyes big and like, oh, uh-oh. Misky.
Yes. Am I back? I was frozen again for a minute there.
Oh yeah, you're in. What would you like to
Okay.
do?
I there's nothing more to see here.
Well,
So I will
remember,
okay.
Hank has to call the scene.
I know. I'm saying there's nothing more to see up here on this
Oh,
level
gotcha.
that I'm
Yeah, yeah.
on.
And I can only call this on my turn. Is that correct?
No, on
And
anyone's
we have to
scene,
be
but you have to be out of danger.
Yes, first. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to head on down to find folks. So I imagine I head on out to where the others are. Like,
I mean, you were
are we done
looking
here?
down. You were on the
Like,
second
I don't know
floor.
what's happening.
No, you were on the
Oh,
second
so I can
floor.
see
You
it.
were looking down. You see all of this.
Yeah, well, yeah, then I'm gonna jump down and try to hit a fairy.
Okay. All right. Do muscle +1 die.
I was thinking they were outside and I was inside and wasn't seeing it. So my theater of the mind was failing me.
Not a problem. Yeah, everyone was inside.
Plus,
Yeah, +1 die.
come on, dice, finally do right by me. 2 successes.
Yeah.
With
You
my balloon.
you leap from the second story and you just pummel this tiny fairy into the dirt as his wings and just like eh, eh.
Woot.
Call it.
Hold on. Okay. All right. So now what you get to do though, because you're trying to solve it, give me your theory, right? What happened to Santiago's son?
Uh, if I get this, if I'm getting this right. So,
Well, I mean, it's Moonshine's turn, so Moonshine can start it off.
oh,
Like,
great.
so you can start off to you can say like, okay, as a squirrel, I think this is what happened to, and then you guys can take your turns and do the roll. But it'll be Moonshine's roll. You
That
hear me?
doesn't seem good.
I mean, you're fine.
Yeah, the squirrel is gonna grab the shiniest button and run for the hills, run for a tree. Okay. From the perch of the tree, uh, I don't know how the tobacco fits into it. Um, yeah,
So
I
remember the
think,
portents are for the end thing, right? Now
right,
you can use them
right.
into what you think happened here, or what happened to Santiago's son. That's the only thing you're trying to answer right now is what happened to Santiago's son. You know that he was sent here by his dad, right? And then you guys have found like there's some tobacco, there's a binding thing that's been scratched out. So what do you think?
I'll leave some of the holes for the others to fill in, but I think that all of the villagers are still alive. I think after whatever they were fighting, whatever fire happened, and these fairies came along and turned them all to animals.
That's
They're
interesting.
still alive. They're all still alive.
Hank, what do you think?
I like that. Um, I think it was an accident. Like Pablo was supposed to be at the mill, uh, but the mill supposed to wasn't supposed to burn down. I can go with Pablo's an animal, I guess. Um, I like the idea that Pablo's dad was trying to make a truce with the fairies. Like, can is that like how much can the humans know about like a fairy world, or maybe Pablo's dad got a little too close and was starting to figure out what's going on, and they're like, okay, we can't let him know this much about us. We're gonna burn down the mill and kind of send him spiraling instead. Start there.
All right. And Misky, what do you think?
I know you said they don't have to tie into what happened to Alejandro, but I feel like the tobacco could easily be like somebody who is making lots of money off people at the beggars market might be able to afford to import something like that. And so maybe it's a sign that Alejandro actually took shelter when the fire happened and he was down there. And then when he came out, the fairies were there and then the animal thing occurred. And so we just have to find another creature with glowing eyes and we'll find Alejandro.
Mm.
um,
All right, so you're going with the theory that Alejandro is alive but has been just turned into an animal.
it's either that or he got like bound somewhere else. Like that's what the runes were for. And again, I know that's for the end thing, but like I could also see that being related that these runes were there to like bind whoever was in the place that night. Something went wrong and it burned down, but all those people got bound somewhere else and then they scratched out the runes and now they're stuck there. Like bound to another realm or another something. That was what came to my mind.
I feel like at the end of last session, I knew exactly what this was going to be, and I have no idea what that was now. Like, damn, it's like, like
I mean, it's either at the end of last session, it sounded like um his son probably died in the fire, right? And
Mhm.
Pablo had something to do with it. Is kind
Mhm.
of what it was working on that. But now with found some more magical stuff. Now we're going for a different angle. Um, I'll give you. I need a roll in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
So work together, figure it out. What do you think?
I have a note from last time that the Baron feels guilty about something related to Alejandro. I don't know who the
Uh,
Baron is or why they feel guilty.
yeah, and Moonshine figured it out. Moonshine found out that Santiago was super guilty because he's the one that told his
Sure, sure, sure.
son.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was something additional. Never mind. Okay.
I wonder if Alejandro, I kind of like Misky's earlier comment of maybe people were smuggling in these luxury goods with ill-gotten gains. Maybe something was uncovered. I don't know what the binding stone has to do with it. I can't quite peg that one yet, but yeah, I kind of like that. Right? Maybe Alejandro was sort of innocently wandered in with this. There was some scuffle. There was a fire. People fled as the fire is burning. The fairies come in and wreak wreck squirrel on everybody. But I do like this. I like that smuggling type thing.
Yeah, something related to like a beggar's market. There's like the money they're getting there, they're using to like smuggle in other stuff and make another killing somewhere else. Not killing literally, but money. Money, lots of money.
Okay. So who's got? So do you guys feel you have something for me?
I don't. I feel still not sure. So whatever
What do you
you
think,
guys
Nick?
like sounds good to me.
Keep it rolling,
Run,
Hank. You got this.
I know
run.
we called the scene. Can
You,
I go talk to the bats that are in the tree that I created and see if they saw anything on the night of the fire? I should have done that. That was silly of me to
No, I already
not do
called the
that.
scene.
I know, and I already I presented the bats as someone I could talk to, and then forgot that I had bats I could go talk to. Dang it!
Well, you introduced the ghost too, and I was going to give you something with that one too, but
I rolled poorly, so the dice decided against that one.
yeah.
and what exactly are we going to roll?
So for this one, it has to be so under the tasks. This is for the broken heart. Has to be a muscle check.
So I should do it anyway. Great. -2.
But remember, for each thing that that makes sense into it, you add to it, right? So you're like, okay, well, we know that the dad's guilty. Like we know that he was sent here, build up the theory and it won't be at minuses. Now for you that
Sure,
may
sure,
not
sure.
be that big of a deal, honestly. You'd be like, I'll just
Yeah,
do it. I'll just find out.
kind of. Um,
I'll just
The dad,
punch the answer.
the dad sent this, or whoever sent Alejandro here, uh, not knowing that there was some type of deal going down. Like he was part of the smuggling deals, but didn't know that there was one happening tonight in this moment, and that's why he feels like.
Well, and don't forget that the grandpa sent Pablo here, and Pablo
Right.
like cried his eyes out, saying he didn't mean to.
Mhm.
all right, I'll try to pull this off.
Okay. Yeah, literally no wrong answer here
All right.
until you fail again.
Right. Um, so the Baron was getting greedy. He sent Alejandro, his son, to the mill. And was sending him to the mill more and more often, working overtime, trying to get more money. Alejandro went to the mill that night and ran into Pablo. And Pablo was in the midst of making a deal with forces that were what some would consider to be unnatural. Alejandro saw this. Pablo knew that if this got out, if Alejandro said what they were doing, that they would be toast. And Pablo locked Alejandro in the basement, that little small area of the mill, and lit it on fire. And Pablo walked away from it, hoping that that would seal the deal. In his mind, he said that those other forces turned him into a squirrel or a bunny or something, and now he is alive and he's running through the woods. But Alejandro died that day.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Give me a roll at a +1.
He died like trapped in the basement with the tobacco. Okay.
You guys are going down the darkest timeline.
No shit. You say I got a +1?
Yeah.
Okay. Two. I rolled a lot of dice, but I still got a 2.
Perfect. All right. Who was Hank was the ringleader, right? Choose. You get a boon or a bane.
I'm going to take a bane.
Sweet. All right. You have solved 2 out of the 3 before you can do the final hit. Okay. All right. As you manage to make your way back to the Goblin Market itself, let's go around. Sir. Let's start with Moonshine. What would you like to go for? Now, you'll notice that I changed something on there from where it was like exchange fortune. I forgot. I already did make an update on that. Um, it's the Seers having a library, so you can find lore about creatures. So if you have a question about a creature, you can just talk to them like, hey, yeah. So you can get like you can figure out like what the weaknesses are of other creatures or find out what creatures are like. Basically ask me a question about something.
Yeah, I'm definitely in that case going to go to the fairy circle.
Okay.
And let's try a guile roll again.
We were doing
We've
so well
gone
there.
terribly well, but we'll see what happens.
Okay, but
Yay!
you're still a squirrel. Do
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you want to do that, or do you want to? Who deals with the? Or go to the Weird Sisters, and they can remove the curse for you.
Do I have my normal powers if I stay as a squirrel, or am I just a squirrel?
Your muscle is 1, but your smarts and your guile, as long as they're size related, will still be the same. But if you're trying, within reason, your
Oh.
guile and your smarts will be the same.
Oh yeah, no, staying as a squirrel. I'm gonna go
Okay.
get some magic lore for sure.
Perfect. Okay. All right, you succeeded. What are you asking exactly?
So the sort of do I need to do it now, or can I save it till later where I just know a thing?
This is one where you need to know it now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this could be another secret, I guess.
Yeah, but that sounds like just a secret. What sort of creature? Describe what we saw on that stone. What sort of creature most likely wrote that sort of thing? Who would be at play with that, Weird Sisters?
You can ask one of 2 questions. You can ask what kind of binding that was. Okay. Or you can ask what creature could
Oh, what creature
be.
would have bound by it?
Yeah. I think there's one other too, and that is there a creature that's related to tobacco?
Oh. Oh, yeah, that actually would make a lot more sense. Yeah, what sort of creature might be associated with tobacco?
Okay. Well, none from around here. There is something called uh they get back with you. So there is a creature that has a weakness that can be lured by tobacco called a Kurapura.
Okay,
from
perfect.
lands across the sea that has blistering rosy skin and is a guardian spirit.
Hmm.
All right, Hank, where do you want to go shopping?
I'm gonna go to Punter's Row and beat the crap out of a few people and get some crowns.
Okay. Aaron, can I have you name the person that's at the fairy circle?
I think it's more of a force. It's just the whispering wind.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Success for me.
Oh, okay,
3
perfect.
crown.
Yep, 3 crowns. And Misky.
What happens is that I didn't do my burden.
You still have it. That's all.
Okay, there's not a. Is there a way to get rid of it without doing it? Is that an option here at the
You can wait
market?
till the end of the game and take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Or no, actually,
Um,
burdens you become indebted to that person. If you get two indebted to the same person,
got it. So I gotta do the thing. Um, I don't have any crowns, so I should probably go somewhere. But I think I will try to gain some crowns because I lost all mine last time. Or I lost one from a ghost.
yeah, the ghost robbed you. Classic
Yep.
ghost.
Mm-hmm. So I get to use whichever skill I want.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm gonna use smarts
Mm-hmm.
to. That
Oh,
one's a success.
dramatic.
So 2.
All right,
Yes.
so you get 3 crowns.